Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Caprell. Hey, I'm about to do something I always tell people never to do. I'm going to buy a warranty type insurance, if you will. In this case, travel insurance. I usually discourage people from buying any type of insurance, whether it be warranties or travel insurance, largely because having come from the insurance world, I know that the premium that you pay is such that if you chose never to buy it, you'd come out ahead. Oh, you might get burned once in a while, but you won't come out ahead. So whether it be like your car, for example, they make them so well these days. I've never seen any reason to ever buy a warranty. And I know that they're a major profit center for the dealers, which is why they push them so heavily. They don't make a ton of money on the car. They make their money on selling you warranties, and they make a ton of money on service. But the car itself is not something that they really make a whole lot of money on. And the same can be true with other things, like you go to Best Buy and you buy a $200 printer, and for $40 they'll give you a warranty for it. I never buy those. I think that they're a waste. But recently I booked a trip. Now I'm not going on it for 2 years, but in 2 years I turned 60. So it's always been a dream of mine to take my son Wes to Scotland to play golf. And so we're going to be doing that. But let's face it, who knows if I'll be able to go to Scotland 2 years? I'm not talking about my health. I'm talking about the world's health. So that was one of those rare times where I bought travel insurance. May seem obvious to you, but I would think given all the things that were going on right now, you never know when things could shut down again. Travel insurance is something you should think about. Now, when I say travel insurance, I mean for canceling your event and getting all your money back. Back in 2019, Beth and I were supposed to go to Italy. And to this day, I have not gotten back any of my money that I paid Lufthansa. Actually, I guess it was 2020. Yeah, it was 2020. And I never got the money back. I'll get it back someday, I guess. But had I had the insurance, they would have paid first, and then they would have gone after Lufthansa and gotten the money. So this is one of those rare times. Domestic travel, you got short trips. I don't think you really need to be too concerned about. But if you're going to go overseas, and I do hope to the extent that you're comfortable that you do get out there and travel, because as I say all the time, time's the one thing you can never get back. So, take care of yourself, do whatever you feel you need to do to keep yourself healthy. But travel is opening up despite what we're going on now with the variants. Canada's opening up. So I don't think we're ever going to get back to a point where we shut down, largely because there is a vaccine, and the incidence of people of getting seriously ill when they have the vaccine is very low. Certainly, we may have some capacity issues for those who chose not to get vaccinated as it relates to hospital care. So I do think you're going to see things like masks being pushed even more heavily. But for the most part, I don't think anyone's going to be playing with the economy. And I think that's a really good thing. So take a look at the travel insurance. Make sure that, if for whatever reason, it's usually because a place, maybe they've stopped U.S. travel, that you can get all your money back. You want to weigh the cost with the benefit. In this case, this thing being 2 years out, it's kind of a no-brainer for me to do it. So if you have any questions on that or any other types of insurance, feel free to reach out. Talk soon. Bye-bye.